Judge Annalisa Torres, who's currently presided over the Ripple SEC case, was instrumental in the first major announcement, which stated that the parties had reached a large settlement and that the lawsuits against each other would be terminated in less than 48 hours. The SEC had previously announced a private meeting on April 24th at 2:00 p.m. to discuss the settlement. The ROUSD, which means that Ripple Labs and other financial institutions can now start accepting XRP as payment. It goes without saying that this gives banks a huge pass to buy XRP, use it for payments, and even send it, as Ripple SEC officially got permission from the New York Department of Financial Services to launch the ROU. XRP has been steadily increasing thanks to a grant from the Federal Reserve Bank of the US, which means we can get even more of it. Interestingly, rumor has it that the Fed was planning to prohibit the purchase of XRP by regular people as of April 21st, all because of a potential partnership with Ripple Labs, which would restrict XRP's use to making payments to other cross-border payment organizations and inside the federal government. This indicates that businesses and banks, both domestic and international, are working to streamline money transfers within and across the U.S. Some predict that this development will be enough to boost XRP's value from its current. XRP's price is expected to soar from its current level of over $13.59 to over $2,948.00 in the next 48 hours, and even higher after the U.S. Federal Reserve and banks integrate XRP in a massive way, and Ripple holds its much rumored U.S. IPO. $10.00 is the agreed upon price because the U.S. dollar is the reserve currency of the globe, and the U.S. agrees with it. Before we begin, we wanted to inform you that we have partnered with Uphold to offer $100.00 to everyone who watches this video. You may use that money to buy more XRP. This is a limited time opportunity, so all you have to do is watch the video for a chance to get $100.00. Hey there, just wanted to let you know that there are no other rules or comments. Instead of leaving a like, click the like button, then follow the link in the description to sign up for Uphold and make a purchase. After that, you can buy anything for any amount, even 1 cent. To get up to $100,000.00, you can put in 1 cent of XRP. Then you can buy more XRP and get your tasty bonus of this is your one and only opportunity to obtain even more money and XRP for free and in a short amount of time. I highly believe you should take advantage of it because it only takes 5 minutes and can potentially earn you up to $100,000.00. Below this paragraph, you'll find the links. Now let's return to the movie. It's part of a strategy to revamp the present financial system. The U.S. Federal Reserve is planning to seize control of Ripple and its XRP cryptocurrency through the RippleNet system, which would entail prohibiting the purchase of XRP by ordinary individuals. President Trump recently unveiled a crypto reserve comprised of XRP, the most well-known American coin at the moment. The situation has escalated to the point that the president has said that the Federal Reserve should consider implementing this proposal. Will employ American-based creditors such as XRP and Bitcoin. I'm going to play you this clip right now, but there's a lot more to discuss now that Paul Atkins is the head of the SEC. He also said that if Jeremy Powell, the current chairman of the Federal Reserve, doesn't agree, Trump, the president of the U.S., will replace him immediately. If you're unfamiliar with Paul Atkins, check here for additional information. He is a highly bullish individual who holds and promotes XRP and is publicly in favor of crypto. This is a massive shift, but Paul Atkins brought up XRP multiple times, highlighting its U.S. utility and payment potential. Gary Gensler, who supports cryptocurrency but despises XRP lawsuits have been replaced by someone who has always been in support of the cryptocurrency, even before he was head of the SEC. This trend is only going to grow as numerous experts and analysts like Patrick B. predict that XRP will receive over $1.25 quadrillion in investment within the next 12 to 24 months. According to Davidson, a famous multi-billionaire who owns many venture capital firms, XRP will be worth tens of thousands of dollars due to the massive influx of cash that will be directed into the XRP ledger. Anyone may view this video clip, and we're going to reveal it to you right now. It's simply if you hold XRP, please like this video immediately, scroll to the bottom and leave a comment with the word XRP in the description. We have a lot more stuff to show you and even more content that we want to show you. Plus, you can earn up to $1,000, 0 cents, that you can spend to buy additional XRP. Let's give that some thought, since it demonstrates that you're on board with the film and XRP. Before we go any further, it's important to note that the United States government has formally announced that it will not be taxing XRP or any other cryptocurrency. Additionally, the United States collaborates with Ripple and other organizations, and a number of U.S. banks, indeed every U.S. bank, have agreed to accept XRP as payment. The first of these banks to do so was Bank of America, which authorized XRP to be used for. We have also observed numerous other banks, such as Wells Fargo, one of the largest payment institutions in the United States, formally permitting the usage of all XRP payments for credit card and loan repayments. It has come to light that JP Morgan holds over 7.5% of their wealth in XRP, as evidenced by various leaked reports. This holding dates back to their initial investment in September 2016. Additional reports surfaced claiming that XRP would soon be accepted as payment for bank loans. Shortly after, an ex-employee offered a price prediction stating that XRP will reach $7,500, 0 cents to $10, 0 cents in 3 to 4 months. It's important to note that this prediction is not referring to Bitcoin or the US dollar, but rather to XRP's potential value as a medium of exchange. Valued at $7.50 to $10, 0 cents. It's a ton of money when put in context, but it all makes perfect sense. The US has authorized institutions to purchase and use XRP, and the Worldwide Federal Reserve is making plans to use it. XRP, as well as the XRP ledger and XRP digital currency, to facilitate banking operations inside and outside of U.S. and global institutions. It's important to remember that the $1.25 quadrillion will only cover a fraction of the total cost, as was disclosed by To put things in perspective, the World Economic Forum is a major partner of Ripple Labs and the XRP ledger, and the International Settlement of Derivatives Association is another. The U.S. is attempting to integrate XRP into their payment system, and the price of XRP is in the tens of thousands of dollars. Consider the U.S. Treasury, but also how many other nations are following suit. The U.S. is undeniably the world's money and wealth capital. Its full name is the United States of America. If more U.S. institutions begin to use XRP, many more will follow suit. Before long, instead of $1,250 billion, 0 cents being transferred on the XRP platform, consider a value of 10 quadrillion. If XRP's value were to plummet from $10,000, 0 cents, to